Alright, let's go over to NPCs real quick. Alright, since the NPCs are unique, I already did it once, and I recorded it with like my first time through with my FC, but I think I'm gonna do it with trusts for this video because it has a story in it.
Come, let us be off. Let's get this over with.
Emmett and Vinat can be any role. I guess you can't really switch to roles by yourself, you have to be on a different job. Yeah, so this is not going to be my first time through. Put that in another video. It's just I think maybe these guys like say some stuff that might be interesting. So if I'm Scholar, they switch jobs, but I think I'll do it on Summoner. Yeah. Alright. I did test it out a bit. I got to like all the way up to the first boss with the trusts. And yeah, they have some dialogue, so I just want to hear what, you know, Emmett and them have to say. Sure if they have any dialogue in the beginning here.
Please turn back, else I might be forced to.
Right there, they're saying some stuff. I have the chat box in the bottom left to open. Let's read some of this lore. So that's basically lets you test your creations here. Now, in my opinion, these trusts are pretty slow on the DPS.
Have at you.
I don't really want to risk wiping because if you pull too much, they can't really keep up with the heals. So I'm just gonna pull small groups. Oh, okay, so I still need to dodge out of that. Come on, Emmett. It's also kind of annoying for me on Summoner because I don't have my AoE rotation keybound to stuff. I have my single targets fine, but my AoE rotation is all fucked up. I have to click on it with my mice.
Fly true.
See when I got these guys? Not really gather. Oh, okay.
Have a taste.
Coming together now. That's pretty good. Yeah, these things take forever to kill.
of my way. This may sting. I see you opening.
Oh, see, that's different this time. Last time I came here, when I was testing it, MXL said something like, of course there's a code zone, and we have to go through it. And but not didn't say anything. That's kind of, not sure if there's a trigger, or like if, it's just random. I mean, it's probably just random what you get.
Of my way. I see you opening.
I think all the summoners' AoE moves don't really work well on 2 mobs, because it's actually lower potency, right?
How about you?
You need like 3 or more.
Fly through. Out of my way.
Stand firm.
Could also be my gear, maybe. I feel like, yeah, I'm synced down. Yeah, it's taking a while. Okay, we're at the first boss here. Let's see what they have to say. Pretty cool.
Fly through. I see you opening.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have buffed. Oh, they got stuff to say. Cool. They're not impressed by his trick. Oh, this is something different this time. Huh. It's a promising concept. Just wondering whose it is. Interesting. Interesting.
Out of my way.
Looks like they didn't want to say anything for the third time. Alright, let's move on.
I see you, Abyss.
Fly true.
Nothing too much going on here. These are just very tanky trash ads. I also don't want to move forward and pull too many because it might ruin the triggering of their speech. Like, I don't know if I open this door. They say stuff. Yeah, see, even that says I'm afraid we can't do that. Like, I don't know if I go ahead too fast, if it will trigger correctly.
Have a taste.
Although it feels like you could probably pull bigger groups here. Like, M itself is not taking that much damage.
Out of my way. I'm not entirely useless. I have you. Fly true. of my way.
Have at you!
Take a quick look at this journal. I actually don't know what they're referring to. Maybe they're referring to the Lupin, or whatever they're called, the wolf people, but who knows? They're saying some stuff.
Have a taste!
Probably should have been aiming for the big guy first here. Seems to be have a lot more HP than the little guys. Alright, second boss. It's like they don't like this guy.
Have a taste! Have a taste!
I'm not entirely useless. Out of my way. Fall! This may sting.
Have at you!
I have you.
That seems pretty easy.
I see you, Epilogue. I'm not entirely useless. I see you, Epilogue. This may sting.
Does feel like it takes a while to kill though.
This may sting.
Have a taste!
Out of my way.
Alright, he's almost dead. Let's see what he has to say. Pass for Constitution, but a fail for Intelligence. Oh man, they are hating on my boy here. You don't like the sneaky boy?
I cannot let you take Meteor. Not yet.
Have at you!
Fall! Out of my way.
I'm not entirely useless.
You're mine. Out of my way.
I see the NPCs dealing chunks of HP, I feel like, but they need to do it more often. I guess that's maybe their like ultimate moves. Or maybe that chunk was from my primal. I don't actually know. Oh, Ring of Casting. Actually, that is higher eye level than what I have, I think. Yeah, I have some really old piece. Wait, that's a bracelet. No, choker. I think that's also higher eye level for me too. That is not, I think, since I have the AF.
I must hear their answers before they're expunged from existence.
Have at you!
I have some stuff to say here. Pretty cool.
I see you opening.
If you missed it, it's also in the chat box.
This may sting.
And I think my summon rotation is probably like all sorts of moves. I haven't really looked at what the rotation should be. I don't really know what to use that, like the Eggy buff, this rouse. Because when you start off the fight, you can't use it when you're out of combat. So it feels kind of weird using it. So I don't know if I should use it at the start or if I should wait until the primal phase. Well, I guess someone will make a guide soon. And, just follow the guide.
This may sting.
think I made migratory birds.
So, it comes to this. I have no wish to fight, but this time, I cannot yield. Though the world may think me a mad, desperate fool, I will hold fast to my conviction.
Alright, let's see if they have some stuff to say before we go in. It's pretty cool. Alright, let's go for it.
I will have the time and tranquility I require.
So at this point, I've already finished the main story. This is just going over it again
Gather to me.
with the trusts here, just to see what they say. But I guess at the first time through, I didn't really know, but now I kind of know.
Ancient brand.
Like,
Unleash your
they didn't
power.
really explain why we had to. Why are we all aggro on him? He just wants to listen to Minion's report. Why don't we just let him finish the report?
Dancing winds. Here's my foe.
And he didn't have to take it to 100. Like, we could have just listened to the report at the gazebo, right? Like, okay, let's give him 5 more minutes with Medion.
Stars on high.
We all want to hear the
All is
report.
ready.
We don't have to do this freaking fight in the dungeon. But yeah, I guess we do have to, you know, have another dungeon here, so I guess that's why.
Slide through.
Out of my way.
Prepare yourself.
Out of my way.
Streams of ether. Surge as one.
Oh, I completely fucked that up. I wasn't even looking. I was not paying attention at all. That's true. The order was spawned in.
I'm not entirely useless.
Dancing winds. Here's my foe.
Have a taste.
Out of my way.
Stars on high. All is rage. Even when transformed, but I am not finished yet.
I'm not entirely useless.
And actually it.
No! My power!
Alright, now I'm gonna just splice back in the cutscene we get after this dungeon. So, yeah. From what I remember, I don't think Medion says anything here. And again, if you want to see like a first-time blind run through it just for fun with people in the commentary and stuff, you know, I'll probably post a video of me doing it with my group also. Alright, let's keep going.
It's over, Hermes. In the name of the Convocation, I hereby take Meteion into custody. And setting aside the matter of your nomination, you will come with us too. We require your knowledge to assess and resolve the situation.
Meteion, I am so sorry. With that, I could have.
I think you're partially
listened
right.
to your
Momoko.
report
Like,
in
I think
full.
that she's gonna cause the end of days.
Reflected upon its meaning and conveyed it to others, that they might reconsider their chosen course. But I have failed, and that wish will never be realized. However, ere our fates become the province of others, I bid you tell me just one thing. Was there happiness in those distant stars? Was there a reason for living?
We conducted our search as per your instructions. We scoured historical records, communed with the spirits of the deceased, heard the final testaments of the dying, welcomed their shadowed hearts into our own. One race had striven to create a world bereft of animosity. They renounced relationships to avoid interpersonal strife, and in so doing brought about societal collapse. One race had renounced war and devoted itself to the enrichment of its people. They were conquered. Though they destroyed the enemy in reprisal, they could not regain their former glory. One race had concluded that finite time was the root of all woes. Aspiring to shatter its shackles, they went in search of infinity. They discovered nothing is infinite, and that neither time or death can be cheated. Disillusioned, they gave up on the future and themselves. One race had discarded all things that gave rise to sorrow, hoping to have only joy. They found joy lost its savor in the absence of sorrow, and lost their will to live. Though worlds apart, these peoples shared a belief. The belief that they had tried their best. That they had tried to fulfill their potential with every step and success. In the course of which, they learned the truth. That they would never be free of fear and sorrow, anger and despair, of loneliness, so long as they yet lived.
Damn. Damn, she went from 0 to 100 there, huh?
Even now their souls cry out for oblivion. And to this song of anguish, I lend my voice. We lend our voice. Oh, beloved mankind, shimmering jewels of beautiful Etheris, rejoice, for we will free you from the cruel yoke of existence. There is no need to struggle in vain, for in nihility awaits salvation. You will know peace and serenity, and it will be beautiful. We will make our nest at the edge of the universe, and there in the dark of dead worlds hoard sorrow and suffering. There we will sing, our chorus ever louder and ever clearer, that our song may reach even this ether-shrouded star. Such is the answer we have found in the stars. Such is the gift we now offer to Etheris.
Who are you to decide our fate? To decree we live or die? Have you lost your mind? You heard what she said. She means to destroy us all, yet you'd still take her side?
In the name of the star, we have discarded those creations that we deemed flawed. If we ourselves are flawed, does it not stand to reason that we too should be discarded?
That is sophistry, and you know it!
Perhaps it is. Perhaps I am wrong. But who is to say that you are right? Let us settle this with a determination. In my authority as Chief Overseer of Elpis, I will make a judgment on man's fitness to exist. If he can learn to value all life and retain his will to live, even should his end be justified, he will surely find a way to avert his demise. If not, he will perish from the start. As with all determinations, provisions must be made to ensure fairness. Kairos! Awaken!
Memory reconfiguration system Kairos activated. Awaiting instruction.
Command. Universal memory alteration. Target area. Ktisis Hyperboreia. Starting point. Arrival of Emmet Selk of the Convocation at Propylion. Endpoint. The present. Erase the memories of all events and replace with a vague recollection of the following. I was here, preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to Emmet Selk and Hythlodaeus. Meteon's shared consciousness became unstable. She and her sisters could not sustain their existence, and all dissipated with a burst. The resultant shockwave accidentally triggered Kairos, which erased several days of memories from all present. Execute.
Command acknowledged. Initializing. 3 processes remaining to execution.
Bravo. I dare say one would be hard-pressed to make it fairer. Everything that you told us, everything that has happened, the fact we've even met, it will all be gone.
Go, Meteor. To the edge of the universe, where none can reach you.
Hermes, won't you come with me? If you were to shed your flesh, I should be able to carry you.
I will remain. As a man, I will oppose the oblivion you bring.
Silly fool. Had you said yes, I would have granted you the gentlest end.
This ends here!
Fly, Meteor!
That is far enough, Hermes!
Argos, to me!
First process complete. 2 remaining to execution of memory reconfiguration.
As if we needed more pressure. No matter what, you cannot forget what happened today. For it is the key to saving your future. Your world. This fight is our fight. What comes after, our problem to contend with. Not yours. No. Your own struggle awaits. And no one else can take your place. You must flee this place with your memories intact. And I will see that you do. Now then, where is it? There you are, my little confluence.
Very well, then. You may elude us this day, but
That dog could have totally bite her ankle.
Meteon's gotten away.
Second process complete. 1 remaining to execution.
Ugh. No time for brooding. Listen well. Beyond lies a spatial confluence that connects the interior sections of this building. I will destroy the confluence and force open a way outside. When I do, you must jump through.
I cannot tell you how sorry I am. But neither can I let you escape!
too brave by half. Exemplary work, as always, Epilogue.
What? But how? I thought the confluence was... over...
Over there? Yes. We were rather hoping you would.
It was never anywhere but where it is now. The instant those two began making their way towards nothing, 'twas clear the plan was a diversion.
I'm quite incapable of destroying a confluence, I must confess.
A gambit brazen beyond words. Though we've grown accustomed to reckless improvision due to the antics of an incorrigible associate. Though, in the case of certain present company, incorrigible is an understatement. Honestly, I'm beginning to suspect it's a requirement for every Azen. There's no time! Quickly! Even now, I do not believe your tale. I would not suffer us to walk such a wretched path. Still, if it must be said, do not squander it. The legacy I leave you.
Final process complete. Executing universe alteration.
Go, Argos!
Damn, that was pretty epic. That got real crazy real quick. And I guess we kind of know who the villain is now.
I'm fine. Just a little tired. Can it be true? Are we the only ones left who see beauty in the world? In life? Are the stars above no more than husks of fallen civilizations? And yet, I feel her. Though she is unimaginably distant, I feel Meteion's presence, and the place where to we must go. Ere she made good her escape, I placed an enchantment upon her, one which allows us to follow her trail. She has already left the outermost bounds of Aetheris, and continues on her way. Given the vastness of the universe, it will still be no easy feat to track her down. But thanks to Epilogue and Hythlodaeus, all is not lost. We remember. So long as we remember, our fates remain ours to shape. I'd like to know too. Let us ascertain the situation at Ktisis Hyperboreia, where they should still be. Given the likely state of their memories, however, it would be imprudent for us to approach them directly. In which case... I am sorry, my friend. I've asked much of you this day. But may I trouble you one last time? Argos will investigate in our stead. We will share in his consciousness and see and hear as if we were with him. Now, close your eyes and open your mind.
Thank goodness you are unharmed.
Unharmed? There is a gaping hole in my memories. I can scarcely remember arriving here in Elpis.
Forgive me. I was preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to our guests. But Meteion, her shared consciousness became unstable. And she...
So, that's what prompted the state of alert. And when you went to investigate, you were caught in Kairos's accidental operation.
So it would seem. It's all a blur to me.
Such an unfortunate accident. Oh, and what of Venar and your other companion? You went inside together, as I recall.
We did?
If Venar was with us, I have no recollection of it. But that there is her familiar, is it not? The fellow seems happy enough, so I think it's safe to assume his mistress is well. I haven't the slightest notion who this other companion might be, however.
Ah, well, that individual struck me as a bit different, for want of a better word. Perhaps it wasn't actually a person, but some manner of creation.
Curious. I must ask Venar about it when next we meet.
Yes, you do that. Now, if we may tend to Hermes, whatever this Meteion did, it seems he bore the brunt of it. Once you are fit to travel, you will return with us to Amarot. We need to make certain there are no other ill effects. Also, I am here on business of the 14. We've already had the conversation, like as not, but since your toy wiped my memory, we'll have to have it again.
Yes, of course. As you see fit.
This Kairos, it manipulates memories through the emission of etheric waves, correct? There is a theory which holds that memories scoured by blasts of ether are restored when the soul is cleansed in the underworld. If true, then perhaps when our time comes to return to the star, we shall remember these few days we have lost.
I doubt aught of interest occurred. Look forward to the revelation if you like, but I should prefer to reminisce on more meaningful moments.
Let us rest. If only for a while. After all, you and I... Oh, we still have a long, long way to go.